Good morning, everybody. Well, it's not morning, I guess. It's 12. But I woke up around 11 and then let the dog out. And then I went and laid back down. Not trying to sleep, but just, oh yeah, I took my pill. And then I went and laid back down and just relaxed. It's Sunday. I really like Sundays to be the most relaxing day of the week because, well, they just should be. But, anyway, don't you love it when your Tupperware flips up in the thing? That's dirty again. Anyways, so last night I pushed myself, and today I'm actually not paying for it. I said if I can eat, I'm gonna eat because I need to get some weight back on me. So I got down before the day before I went back to the doctor. I think I weighed myself and I was 183 pounds. And that was, I think, with clothes on. I was 183 pounds with clothes on. So I was down over 20 pounds. And last night I weighed myself, I was 186 without any clothes on. So that was before my whole eating thing, but I purposely am now trying to eat before bed to gain back some weight. Because I want to be back up around 200. That's what I like, you know. 200 is a good weight. It's not my ideal weight, right? I'm only supposed to be like 100 and I don't know what they said. 130 or 140 pounds. But I'm kind of heavier because I like to eat. I think that's a valid reason, right? I like to eat, so I eat. But I don't know. So anyways, I had like dinner, and then I had some leftovers, and then I had some more leftovers, and then I had some donuts. I had all this food last night. Chips and dip. If I was hungry for it, I was eating it, because might as well. And yeah. I probably have a little bit of a stomach ache today. I have like a very slight one now, and I think that is because I ate so much, like probably actually too much. But if I can eat, I want to take it, and I want to eat for right now. So, so far the pills are working. I haven't felt any heartburn now for a few days, which is good. The key I find is to actually eat, because when I don't eat, I get the stomach like cramping, and then that just makes me not want to eat. So it's like a vicious cycle if you're not eating. You don't feel like eating, but you need to eat. But then you go to eat, you can't eat, and all this stuff. So the key is just to be like always full, like eating constantly. Yeah. What else do we got going on? Today we're going down to Sam's parents' house. They left for Vegas today, really early today. They had to be at the airport. So by now they're already in Vegas. And I hope they have a fun trip. They definitely will. They're going to be there till next Thursday. And we are going down to watch Sam's little brother for the night. Just to he's staying with his grandparents, which is fun. So he'll have fun there, but we're just gonna watch him tonight. I think to like ease the first night for him, or just to have a good time. Get him on the bus tomorrow at 9, and then we will be coming right back up here because I gotta go to work. So, yep, that'll be fun. We're gonna get Jimmy John's, I guess, unless he changes his mind. It's kind of his choice on what we're gonna have for dinner. So right now it's looking like Jimmy John's, but it could always be something else. You never know. But Sam gets off work at 3:30. Or is it 2:30? I can't remember. Anyway, so I gotta she took her clothes out, I gotta pack them in a bag with my clothes, and like I'm doing the dishes, I'm gonna get the house all buttoned up, gotta get the dog ready to go, because the pooch has to come down with us, and then we'll be good. Yeah, God, these plates were not washed off. They were dirty. What do we got? We got some pans that we don't wash in the dishwasher. A cooking board. There we go. Tons of dishes. I slacked off. I was gonna do them last night. I said, no. Oh, I got kind of pulled over last night. So I went out and got them donuts. I was like, I'm gonna go look at the dealership, the small one in town, to just see what they got going on. Because I was just going to swing in and see what they had in the back lot. So, as I'm driving in there, I noticed that there's a cop sitting just a couple buildings up in the lot, like 45 towards the street. And I'm like, I'm going to get in trouble for looking, but I'm gonna look and see what they say or whatever. So I'm back there looking. I have the dog with me. We're back there just checking it out. I didn't get out on purpose because I knew that if I got out, they would for sure get me, right? Because then I'm like really looking suspicious. But I'm just sitting there, whatever. Nothing was happening. Then I was leaving to go. I was leaving and I went out on the main road, and all of a sudden those cops, there's two of them actually, which surprised me, but they came out from in the cars, like they were watching me in the lot. When I pulled out, the cop car was on the road ahead, so so then they popped out, and I already expected it, so it wasn't a big deal. And I like cops. I have nothing against cops or anything like that. I always stop and, I'm not trying to hide anything from them, right? So as soon as I pull out of the lot, they walk out from some vehicles to whatever. There's two of them. I immediately am like, okay. I put her in park. I shut it off. I roll down both my windows. Even though it's the middle of winter, I did that last time I got pulled over for speeding. I didn't get a ticket. That was a long time ago. It's the only other time I got pulled over. But I think cops kind of appreciate that a little more, right? Because they deal with so much. Is this thing not plugging? Yeah, it's plugged. They deal with so many sketchy people all day that it's just to be one less sketchy person, an honest person. So they're hi, how are you doing? They seem kind of fired up at first, but not in a bad way. Just they gotta run my stuff, and they're like, what are you doing out here tonight? And I'm like, I was just looking at the vehicles. He's like, oh, okay. He's like, the other guy was behind the car. He told the lady and ran my license plate, which I thought was a little extreme, but I'm not doing their job, so I don't know. I don't care. It's not like it's gonna hurt my credit or anything stupid like that. So then I told him I'm just looking. I'm like, what's going on? He's like, well, we get a lot of theft back here from people coming in and taking parts off of cars and stuff. I'm like, oh. I'm like, yeah, I was just looking, and of course the dog's barking and freaking out. So he's like, could I get your license and registration, please? I'm like, sure. I'm like, my license is, I keep it on the inside of my jacket, and my I said, and my insurance is in my glove box. And he's like, okay. I always tell him that because to reach inside your jacket, that's asking for trouble, right? What do people keep inside their jackets? Guns. weapons, right? So I always tell them that. So I got the dog in my lap, and I'm like going to get my driver's license, and I pulled that out and gave it to him. And by the time I gave it to him, the lady at that they were talking to on the radio, she already ran all my stuff, and she's like, "Oh yeah, he's the registered owner, everything like that." So it was no big deal. And I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry for coming out here and looking." And they're like, "No, you can look. It's like, it's fine. We just have to kind of make sure, because we do get so much car theft, that you're not doing anything wrong." I'm like, "Oh, okay, well, all right." And they gave me back my stuff, and then they were like, "Have a good day and drive safe." And I was like, "Oh, you too, guys." And then I was already leaving, so I just continued on my way. Had to start the car and continue on my way, but they're cool. But I just, they popped out of nowhere. That was crazy. They're sneaky. They even said, they're like, "Yeah, we noticed you stopped a couple times. We just want to make sure that you're not doing anything wrong." I'm like, "Oh, well, yeah, I'm just looking." But if there's one thing I've learned from both times I have gotten stopped by the cops, it's like, you just tell them exactly who. Like the one time I got pulled over for speeding, I was going down the road and a cop pulled out and came the other way. And as soon as he pulled out, I was going like 40 and a 30. As soon as he pulled out, we just so happened to lock eyes. And I'm like, yep, he got me. So before he even whipped around with his lights on, I was already pulled over and waiting for him, because I knew he was going to do that. And then I'm just honest. I pulled you over. Well, I was speeding. How fast you're going? I was going 40 and a 30. Okay. Ran my stuff real quick, because he's like, where are you going? I'm on my way to work. Where do you work? I work at New Flyer. And then he runs your stuff quick. He gives you your stuff back, because I don't have any sort of bad record, so they normally are just pretty cool about it. And off I went. And it took literally 10 minutes out of my day. I wasn't late for work, whatever. The last night only took probably 5 minutes out of my day. And you might not ever remember what cops you had, but they might remember you. They pull over a lot of people for a lot of different reasons, but they can remember. And they'll remember that next time, right? A lot of people at my work are kind of like, they do a lot of stupid stuff, street racing and junk like that, or they're always just getting in trouble by the cops. A couple of them had their license taken away for like the 6 months or 90 days or whatever, and it's just like, if you weren't being so dumb to them, they would treat you better. Like, if you're an honest person, you're less likely to get a ticket in general, because you're not going to be screwing around as much. So you kind of already had it coming by your lifestyle. But it's cool. The cops are good. They're just doing their job. You can't get mad at them for doing their job, right? They're out there to stop crime, and if you're going to be a jerk to them about it, the one time you're going to need them to come out because someone's breaking into your garage, they're going to remember you and be like, "Oh yeah, I remember this guy, he's a jerk," That's how it always goes. You're mean to somebody until you need them. Then you're all nice to them. So you might as well just start off by being nice, and then you don't have to say you're sorry. But I've never had a problem. People in St. Cloud, the buddies that I go to work with, they're like, "Oh, that guy's such a mean cop." They're always saying stuff like that, and it's like, yeah, they probably wouldn't be that mean to you if you actually were nice to them and weren't being such an idiot and lying to them and getting in their face like you just said you were. You kind of gotta expect to be treated how you're treating somebody. So I'm always just nonchalant, roll down. It was cold out, but I rolled down my front two windows because I knew there's going to be one on each side. I very well could have just been like, you see those videos on the internet where people are like, "Are you detaining me? Are you detaining me?" They always do that stuff. It's like, why? The amount of time you sat here and argued, it could have. This whole process could have been over and done with. So they already have a hard enough job. No reason to make it even harder. Oh. Anyways, dishes are done, so I'm gonna clean the counters up and then start packing. Actually, I'll probably have lunch first and then start packing. So just a pretty nice, relaxed day. It's gonna be good. I love Jimmy John's. I love sandwiches. I don't know why, but sandwiches are my thing. And can't forget my medication. I'll be in trouble there. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will talk to you later.